Hey, so I'm gonna talk about the first question and the main question that I'm asked about my surgery. And what everyone always asks is, how did you save up the money? How did you come up with the money? Are you paying it cash? Are you doing credit care? How did you do it? Did you get a credit card? So the answer is I paid it cash, and the reason behind that is because I have to go to Mexico to get my procedure done. So the total of the surgery, the total amount of the surgery is 8,500. That's just for the surgery itself. Altogether, expenses and all, I ended up spending 10 racks. So like I said, for the surgery itself was 8,500, and then hotel stays, the drive, you know, the ride from the border to Tijuana, and the fajas, the pain pills, because none of that was included. So, and no one wants to have a tummy tuck, a 360 tummy tuck, and not have payments. Like, what? Okay, so how I did it. So I started off with just putting like money aside. So I would put money aside, like $100, $50, whatever. So whenever I was putting the money aside, just whenever I felt like I was gonna spend it, or like those mis monedas, I put it in a thingy. Shit, that's gonna be something too. I'm gonna cash that before I go to Mexico too, just to have extra stuff. But the way I saved up, so it's not like I saved up and then boom, it didn't happen overnight. It took almost 2 years to save up this money. But this is something that I already had my mind set on doing, so I already knew I had to save that money. So, okay. Now let's get started. Okay. So the first thing I did was start putting 20%. So, no, actually I started with 5% of my check going into my savings account. Boom. Wasn't enough. So I started doing 10%. Then my final thing right now, still 20% of my check goes into my savings account. So I get paid weekly. My checks are roughly $600-$700. And then 20% of that goes into my savings. So when I bumped it up to 20%, that's when the money started piling up faster. But what I also had to do was lock my savings account. Because I don't know about y'all, but me, if I feel like, oh shit, I only have $500 left for my checkings, I better start pulling money out my savings. I don't know why the fuck I do that, but I do. So, I took that money, I took that account and I locked it. So when I locked it, yeah, there was no getting money out of it. So that shit was over with. I had to save, like, regardless. The second thing was the stimulus checks. Yeah. Savings account. Yeah. Throw that motherfucker in there because we getting this body done this year, girl. And then the third thing was, if I just have extra money, like let's say I just like paid all my shit, and I was like, damn, I still have, let's say $200 more than what I usually have left after paying everything. I took those $200 and put them in my savings account. Put them in my savings account. Put them in my savings account. So that's just like the extra stuff that I did. But keep in mind that I did the 5% and the 10% for the longest time, till now that I moved it up to the 20% this year. No, last year in November, I moved it up to 20% because I was like, damn, like I need to start getting more and more and more and more and more. So when taxes hit this year, I used $1,500 out of that from to put into my savings account as well. So I went ahead and just paid it all in full. I got it all done. The only thing they didn't let me pay was the faja. They didn't let me pay the ride from San Diego to Mexico, and they didn't let me pay for my pain meds. I'm also going to get a body pillow that maybe I can find one cheaper, but for right now, I'm aiming towards getting it with them. But it's like 4 things that I haven't gotten to pay for yet. So that's roughly around $500-$600 right there. Which, I can pay that with a paycheck. But you also got to make sure, like, depending on your support system, You also want to make sure that your bills are paid ahead of time. Your, you know, your mortgage, your car payment, your insurance, your utilities, your phone. Well, oh yeah, I was about to say you don't need your phone. Yeah, you do, because you're gonna be bored as fuck. So I'm taking 2 months off of work after, but I'm financially okay to do that, because like I said, really taxes is what's helping me be able to do that. So the taxes for this year is going towards my mortgage. It's gonna go towards the utilities, you know, because this is where I'm gonna spend most of my time. And I took 2 months off of work, so after surgery I'm gonna be off for 2 months, and I'm not gonna go back to work until July, which is really a blessing, because I don't know how long recovery is gonna take, but of course I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the whole journey, so we in there. But yeah, so that's kind of how the money situation goes. But there's also different choices. So like here in the United States, you can get credit care, you can get credit cards, you don't even have to have credit care in your name. And I'm telling you this because I've gotten quotes by lots of plastic surgeons. But the one I chose was Mexico, because I was like, at the end of the day, I'm getting a lot of work done, and for $8,500 is a phenomenal price. Like, there's no fucking beating it. And then all I gotta do is go to Mexico and then hop my ass right back across the border. Yeah, we doing that. So like I'm saying, if you want to save money, and they are certified surgeons as well. Lots of people are like, oh well, I don't want to do it if I'm not going to be in the States, you know. But I don't look at it that way, because you know, those are my people. I'm not Mexican, but shit, Mexicans is my people too. But like I said, just save, self-discipline yourself with money, because that's another thing. Another one of my problems is just swiping my card. I swipe it like I just can't swipe no more. So that's like one thing that you also want to, you know, just kind of self-discipline yourself. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of other videos kind of explaining everything else, and I know this isn't like it is in detail, but it's not like in super detail. But it's just, this is just like a couple things that I do to, you know, get to where I wanted to be. And I'm here. I am 27 days away. We made it. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Hey. But yeah, so I'm gonna answer more questions, because I'm telling you, you guys asked hella questions that really I had asked myself before getting surgery, because I was like, damn, saving money, how the fuck am I ever gonna do that? Because I feel like I'm always like living like, you know, paycheck. Besides my side job is really how I pay all my bills. So like my paycheck is really my fun money. So like, you know, I felt like I didn't want to live like that. And that's another thing. My piercing money, all that. So thank you to everybody that's ever gotten pierced by me, because all that money went into my savings account. So really, I couldn't have gotten this new body. Well, I ain't gotten it yet, but I couldn't have scheduled to get this new body without y'all. So I really do appreciate you guys, like all the tips that I got, all the people that you guys referred, all that shit. You know, Raw Cat Piercings, we in there. I couldn't have done it without y'all, my Raw Cat family. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit more videos on other stuff, other questions that you guys asked. This is just kind of like my first video, so sorry if it's not like in detail. I'll definitely like try to like maybe write some shit down or something. But yeah, if you guys have more questions, let me know. And thanks for following this journey. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share everything with y'all. I'm so excited just for everything. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see this whole change with me, like, cause if you know, you feel me? If you know how excited I've been to get this shit done, or how like long I've waited, or how much I've talked about it, like, you know, we in there, we did it. So, thanks for watching. You know, subscribe to, this channel so that you guys can stay updated on the whole journey. I'm gonna do the before, the questions, the afters, the during. You know, y'all gonna ride with me through San Diego. Y'all gonna ride with me to Mexico. Shit, if they let me record, but when I'm fucking having to count to 10, I'm in there. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all, and I can't wait to do more videos and keep you guys updated some more.